Hey everybody, Doug Rucker here with DougRuckerStore.com and DougRuckerSchool.com. Hey, we're located right here in Houston, Texas, up in the Humble-Kingwood area. We're actually in Porter, right off of Loop 494 near Highway 59. So if you're ever in the area, stop in and see us. Hey, I want to talk to you today about X-Jet pails. Very simple item to use, just a bucket really, but I get some questions about it, so I'm going to talk about that coming up next. Okay, so, the X-Jet pail may seem like kind of a little simple thing, but I do get questions asked about it. So I just kind of wanted to go over and make a video for those that sometimes have questions about it, how you can use it, different ways that you can use it, and also put it on our website. I don't know if a lot of y'all know, but on most of the products and equipment and items that we sell, we actually have videos underneath explaining the usage of it, demos of it, things of that nature, just to kind of help you guys educationally wise for the products that we sell and the products that you buy. So the X-Jet pail is a 5-gallon bucket that is mainly designed and used for using the X-Jet, whether it's the regular normal X-Jet M5 or the modified X-Jet, which is, we sell both and sell a lot of both. I've always kind of considered the X-Jet kind of like a chemical applicator, and you can also rinse with it, and you can get a higher draw or a higher mix, stronger mix than you can via regular downstream injector. So it can come in very handy at times. I've always suggested that everybody should have one on their truck. It's just a great tool to have in the arsenal. But as far as the X-Jet pail, so it's a 5-gallon bucket that you can use to downstream out of. You could also use it, for the X-Jet, which is its main intended purpose. So it has a lid here that you can unscrew, and it has a drop tube that goes all the way down to the bottom. So you don't have to worry about having, a bucket that you have to stick a hose down in and weight it and that type of thing. It'll automatically just draw the chemical out due to the drop tube. One thing you want to make sure that you always do is that you take the vent cap off. There's a little vent cap here in the back, okay? And that will allow air to get in, kind of push the fluid, because if you don't, then I'm going to change this camera down just a little bit. If you don't take the cap off, then it will suck in, okay? Won't necessarily push the cap off like that because it'd be on tight, but it'll start sucking in the sides and collapse. So you want to make sure you take these off. I always just took it off and kind of set it right down inside the thing, right by the handle here. So it would stay there. So, but you want to make sure you don't lose it, because you don't want to get junk and stuff inside there. We do sell extras of the caps if you need those, because these will over time tend to crack and they'll break. Just like anything plastic will with a lot of usage, it's going to eventually, depending on the strength of the plastic, it's eventually going to break. So that's the two main parts. Of course, the holding body or the tank itself, and then you've got the screw off lid. It comes with a 3/8 threaded hose barb, 90 degree, 3/8 thread by 3/8 barb, threaded 90 degree elbow fitting on it. And so that's going to fit the X-Jet hose that you would buy that comes in the box, the X-Jet original M5 kit, and it'll just slide over there. You don't have to hose clamp it. The hose barbs keep it sealed and tied on there very well. So that's the tank portion of it. One of the things that we do is we take and we have extra of these pail shafts on our website. This is the X-Jet pail shaft. And so you could actually take this barb off that's a 3/8, and you could stick you on a 3/8 threaded by 1/4 inch hose barb. And then you could use it for downstreaming if you wanted to, out of using your regular pressure washer. So we keep a few of these buckets on the truck. We keep a couple of the pail shafts so that we can just change them out as we need. So you don't have to buy, a bucket for every you don't have to buy a bucket for every fitting that you necessarily need if you're going to downstream or X-jet, but you could, have a couple if you wanted to, but you could have one bucket and 2 different pail shafts and just switch back and forth from when you're going to X-jet or downstream. So that's a good thing to have. These little 90-degree elbow, they're 3/8 thread by 1/4 inch hose barb. You can actually get these at Lowe's or Home Depot. They're on our site. If you want to buy one while you're buying a bucket or whatever, you can certainly do that. It's not going to really add anything to shipping, but you can get these if you have pail shafts at home or different X-Jet buckets or whatever, and you want to convert some of them for downstreaming, then you can certainly do that. Hey guys, real quick, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so you get an email or some type of notification whenever I come out with something that can help you. Also, hit that like button, leave me a comment below. So I know, a lot of people, and I did for years, just downstream out of a 5-gallon bucket. But sometimes, if you're using a portable machine, and you're having to move your machine around a property, then these X-Jet buckets are great because if they were to tip over, it's only going to leak a little bit out of the vent cap, especially if you have it off. You want to make sure you take it off before you can get over there and upright the bucket. So it's not like, as long as you know about it, it's not like you're going to lose a whole lot. Versus a 5-gallon bucket that you don't have a lid on it. If that thing were to tip over for some reason, then it's pretty much all going to rush out. So they're very easy to deal with, very easy to work with. They're very strong. They're very sturdy. They'll last a long time. Again, you can use them for downstreaming by converting the fitting up top and or just use it. Everybody knows that we have the regular X-Jet that you can use that comes off of the end of the wand like that. That's the original version. Or you can take and we can modify it, or you can buy the parts to modify your own. And in this case, what we're doing is we're moving this portion up here between the gun and the wand, and so it's going to give you more of a downstream flow, not as much pressure, not as much atomization, so it gives you quite a bit more control. The one thing you have to remember is if you're using your J-Rod nozzle kit, then you only want to use these 2 nozzles. That those are your chemical or your soap high and your soap low nozzles. Those 2 are the only 2 that you want to use. If you try to use these 2 on the modified X-Jet, it creates back pressure and it will actually blow this hose off. Okay. Hey guys, don't forget, I have my next hands-on training, just like we've been doing for the last 12 years. We just finished up one this week, which will be last week probably when you're watching this video. So that next one is coming up. I believe it's July 10th and 11th. And that's right here in Houston, Texas. We do the first day out at my house, show you all kinds of equipment, application methods, let you use the wands, clean a little bit. Second day is right here in the training center where we go over house washing. I teach you roof cleaning. I teach you concrete cleaning, property protection. So that's right here in Porter, Texas, July 10th and 11th. Go to Pressure Washing School /events, and you'll see the full schedule there of everything we have coming up in July, as well as the rest of the year if you want to sign up for one of those. Also, I have an online video school. If you can't make it here, I've had that for probably the last 10 years, 10, 11 years, probably the first one to ever start that. So it's got well over 250 videos on it. Great way to cut your learning curve. It covers residential cleaning, house washing. We actually have house washing, roof cleaning, property protection, and concrete cleaning. Those are the 4 main modules. And you get to take tests after those too. So check that out at pressurewashingschool.com. It's up there in the top online school, I think it says. Be very beneficial for you if you can't make it here. So thank you guys, and on to the rest of the video. So I think that pretty much covers it. I just want to do kind of a basic, simple thing so people could understand what the X-Jets or the pails are used for. You can, of course, use them for, again, the X-Jet. You can convert them to use for downstreaming. Just makes it really easy to use, kind of a cleaner look. But most important thing is when you're using these to make sure that you're removing the cap and store it somewhere where it's not going to get lost, because you don't want it getting trash and stuff like that in there. So, and then again, we have extra shafts that you can get if you need those. We have extra caps, whatever you need. And we have the original X-Jet M5. If anybody's been in our store, then you know where they're located. So we've got all the M5s there in the boxes, and then we've got the nozzles that we convert for the folks that want the modified X-Jet as well. So buckets, pail shafts, caps, X-Jet modified, X-Jet unmodified. We've got X-Jet. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope this has been helpful for you. Just had a few questions every now and then about the X-Jet pail, so just wanted to kind of put something out there to help you guys. But thank you so much for watching. If we can help you in any way for store products, email us at info@dougruckerstore.com. And if you have any questions about the school, then you can email me at pressurecleaningschool@gmail.com. Y'all have a very, very blessed day.
Hey, this is Dane Perkins with Top Notch Pressure Washing. I just wanted to give some credit where credit's due, and this Doug Rucker course is absolutely phenomenal. And basically, it's for people that if you start a business and you're wanting to get to the next level and have good, knowledgeable work and be better at what you do, this is the course for you. If you feel like you hit a point in your career where you're like, I want to take it to the next level, I just want to have that great customer satisfaction rating, this is the place to do it, while also getting good information about how to do your job, the right products to use. And anyway, this place has been a blessing, and not only did I learn about this business, I also added new members of my family. So this place is a very family-oriented place to learn. And if you want to learn, here it is. So Doug Rucker course.